The following is sponsored content brought to you by TD Wealth.
It's time once again to focus on your money. It's Wealth Wednesday. Matt Solberg, Senior Investment Advisor with TD Wealth Private Investment Advice is here. And today we're talking about the latest tariffs. We've been hearing a lot about tariffs and trade tensions lately. So can you break down what's going on for folks in simple terms, Matt?
Yeah, do my best. Yeah, so tariffs are basically taxes imposed by governments on imported goods. The U.S. has recently introduced a new wave or round of tariffs targeting several countries, including Canada. Stated goal being to protect certain domestic industries and address what it sees as longstanding trade imbalances. In response, some trading partners have either imposed or are considering retaliatory measures. This kind of back and forth adds strain to global supply chains, and raises concern about broader economic fallout if it persists or how long it may persist.
So how do these trade disputes then? How do they affect investments and everyday markets?
Yeah. This is a very dynamic situation. It's been changing not just day to day, but like hour to hour. But generally speaking, trade tensions tend to introduce uncertainty, and as we've seen over the past couple months, and especially over the past few days, the markets don't tend to respond well to uncertainty. In addition, the threat of further escalation and unpredictable policy changes is adding to the uncertainty, adding to the market volatility as investors try to digest and assess and respond to the situation.
So, as an investor, what can I do? As an investor, what can be done? Can anything be done, or do we just have to ride this thing out?
Well, sometimes doing nothing is doing something.
Okay.
Easy to say, but harder to do. I understand is to stay level. Headed. We're seeing a lot of volatility in the markets, but just like the markets can go down, very quickly, they also typically recover in short bursts as well.
Okay.
Many of the best performing days tend to cluster around periods of high volatility, and usually after sharp declines. Headlines, they move the market short term, but it's just one of the many factors that impact and affect investing. Staying diversified, disciplined, and having a long-term plan and sticking to that plan is typically the best thing you can do.
So don't worry about it.
Well, yeah.
But yet worry about it.
Yeah, stay informed and just try to make sound decisions. Keep your emotions, in check. Is important. Talk to your advisor. Talk to an advisor is good. They can help talk you through it.
I don't know if my emotions can be any more in check. Matt Solberg from TD Wealth. You've given us a lot to think about. Thanks for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
The preceding was sponsored content brought to you by TD Wealth.